everyone, I'm here to tell you a story, and the title of the story is The Rabbit's Tale. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit. One day, Rabbit sat in his room and looked all around his room, and he felt he's having a very small room. Rabbit has a friend, Mr. Owl. Rabbit went to the Mr. Owl and said, "Oh Mr. Owl, oh Mr. Owl, I'm having a very small room. I wish I had a big one." Mr. Owl thought for a while and said, "Call all your brothers and sisters to your home to stay." Rabbit was puzzled, but he did as Owl said. All his brothers and sisters came in. His room got tightened and squeezed. Now the rabbit ran to the Mr. Owl and said, "Oh Mr. Owl, oh my God, it's squeezy. I don't know. What can I do now?" Mr. Owl smiled and said, "Call your friends too." Now the rabbit was surprised and said, "What? Really?" But he did exactly what Owl said. Now he has his friends, his brothers and sisters inside his house. Now Rabbit doesn't have space to step inside the house. He tried and tried and tried, but he couldn't step inside the house. So he ran to the Mr. Owl and said, "Oh my dear Mr. Owl, it's too difficult for me. There is no room for me. What should I do now?" And Mr. Owl said, "Ha ha 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 ha. Tell all your friends and brothers and sisters to go home. It's time to go home for them." Now the rabbit ran to his house and said all his brothers and sisters and friends exactly what Owl said. He did exactly what Owl said. Now all of them left his room. Rabbit went inside his room, went all around his room, looked all around his room, and felt so happy for the tiny space he got, and he never cribbed about his room, and he lived happily ever after. Thank you.